Hi, welcome to Mindful Monday. I'm Starr Shontere and I'm so grateful to be here with you. I'm offering these guided meditations through December as a way for us to come together in community and really keep ourselves in a balanced space as we go through the holidays. And it's been a little while since we've been in Mindful Monday, so it's really good to be back and be with you guys. So, three guided meditations throughout December. Tonight, we start with Mindful Monday and gratitude, that infinite gratitude. And then next week, December 11th, we'll be back again. And this time we're going to be looking at that joyful warrior within, the joyful warrior. And then our final meditation for this month will be on that expanded Christ consciousness on the 18th. Now, these meditations are offered from my heart to yours as a way for us to come together. So it is donation based, and if you are called and can do a donation base, that'd be great. I'll put my Venmo at the bottom of the screen, and your generous donation is welcome, but not necessary. And like I said, it's coming from my heart to yours, and just my way to give back a little bit. So here we go. Let's just go ahead and start with a nice breath in to your heart space. Taking that breath, that sacred pause to welcome yourself, welcome your heart, welcome yourself to this beautiful meditation, this time, this space, this now. So grateful to have you here and joining in. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you, dear.
Good to be
hmm
here.
So just welcoming ourselves into this heart space, taking that beautiful sacred pause to come in and welcome your heart. Maybe even say hello to your heart for the first time today. So we're just welcoming our heart space and welcoming ourselves to this moment, this space. And taking those few pauses and those few breaths to really connect deeply with your heart. Knowing that all is well right here, right now. And we'll just go into a little softening and bringing ourselves present meditation before we get into that infinite gratitude. So we just want to bring ourselves fully present by softening into this moment, softening into this now, softening into this incredible time-space continuum that we happen to be in this now moment. So we just want to start at the top of your head, maybe softening the head. We carry so much tension in the forehead and around the temples. So just bringing breath and awareness to that area in your head where you can soften in and allow that breath to expand. Expand and softening down into the jaws. We carry so much tension in the jaws. Maybe you want to open your mouth a little to release some of that tension. And bringing that smile to your face. Yeah, knowing that all is well. Smiling to your insides. Sometimes I feel like simple gratitude practice starts right here in this place of smiling, bringing that half smile, they would say, of Kuan Yin or the Buddha to our lips just automatically brings a little bit of softness and openness. And see if you can feel that as you bring that smile to your face. Maybe an appreciation for yourself right here in this now moment that you even made it to this meditation. And we breathe into that neck and the throat, taking that breath and that awareness to that beautiful cervical spine. You want to rotate your neck around and see if you can find some openness, some spaciousness there. And softening, bringing that softness down to your shoulders. And we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders oftentimes. So just right now, any weight that you happen to be carrying on your shoulders, you can let that go. Set it aside for right now in this moment. If you need to pick it up after meditation, you can do so. But for right now, let's just take that weight off of your shoulders and give it up to spirit. Give it to the earth. Let it go. A nice deep breath in. And on our out breath, we're going to really concentrate on that softening of the shoulders and into the heart space. And as we take this moment into the chest and in the heart space, I want you to pay particular attention to that beautiful space in the back of your heart. See if you can soften in that space between the shoulder blades. Coming into the belly. The belly is that tender space where we carry all of our old stuff. So we want to soften there and be very gentle, gentle with our organs and gentle with the digestive system. Oftentimes we hold on to things in the gut. So just notice if you're holding. What are you holding on to? And can you soften and can you open right here, right now in this moment? Ah, yeah, that's better. Beautiful. And we'll bring that awareness now into that pelvic bowl. Just breathing and softening, opening those hips a little bit. Beautiful. And bringing that awareness now into your legs. Softening and grounding. And when we speak about grounding, for this purpose in our meditation, let's talk about being extremely present. And feeling that presence in your room and in your space, wherever you are. You're in a safe place within your body and within your atmosphere, your environment, right here, right now. Taking a full breath in, and any tensions, any place where you're holding on to in your body, let's go ahead and exhale that excess energy out. Beautiful. Bringing ourselves right here, right now. And our focused intention today is on infinite gratitude. Infinite gratitude. And I'd love to invite you to notice as we go through this infinite gratitude meditation, to notice any places in your physical body that you may be holding on to resentment, fear. Notice any places in your body that's not open to receive gratitude. So when we think about gratitude, we think about this high frequency of emotion. When we say high frequency, it resonates at about 540. So it's right there with the frequency of love. So when we open up to the space of gratitude, giving and receiving gratitude, we're opening our own frequencies across all timelines and dimensions. So when we speak about timelines and dimensions, sometimes we like to speak of this as past, present, or future. But we're coming to an understanding here and now that perhaps we're living past, present, and future all at the same time. And that the only thing that is true and clear is now, in this moment. So perhaps there's a future self of you that you can tap in right here, right now. That you can feel that frequency of gratitude for. And when we think about our past self, sometimes it's a little more challenging to think about gratefulness for things in the past. But when we can come to a place of gratitude for things that have happened to us in the past, we inevitably open our heart, open up that heart space, and then we start vibrating, our energy starts vibrating at that higher frequency, 540 hertz, the frequency above and beyond love. So what are some of the things that we know that hold us back from being in a grateful heart? Some of those things are resentment, yeah? So this means that we have to turn our mindset around, that we have to shift our consciousness to a higher frequency and an understanding that everything happens for us. Everything that has ever happened in your life has happened for you, not to you, but for you, for your highest good. Breathe with that. Sit with that. See how that feels for you. Everything that has ever happened in your life happened for you, happened for your highest good, for you to be right here, right now, learning the lessons of gratitude, perhaps. Take this opportunity to just do a body scan on the physical level and see how that resonates. How does that resonate in your physical body? Is there resistance to that? It's okay if there is. We just want to notice it. Sometimes we get so attached to how things should be in a certain outcome that if they don't turn out the way that we thought they should, we can tend to get some resistance in there. It didn't happen the way that our ego thought it should happen. And so it creates a resistance and a lower frequency in the physical body. It's easy to live this spiritual practice and live in a space of gratitude when everything is going your way, when everything is unfolding as you think it should. But the trick comes, the real practice comes when things are not going as we thought that they should go or wanted them to go. In the dark night of the soul, how do we find gratitude? And it's coming to that frequency, that mindset of knowing that everything is working exactly the way it should. It's a certain amount of trust that we put into ourselves, into spirit, into this beautiful thing that we call the universe. So coming to that space of gratitude raises the frequency within our physical body. And when we can let go of our attachments and understandings that things are really happening for you. I had a teacher once tell me that the best meditation for me when I was going through a divorce was to develop a gratitude practice for my ex. And that person, that teacher was right. Yeah, a gratitude practice brings our energy, our frequency to a higher resonance. And so when we come into a gratitude practice, we can begin to look at the past, that says, maybe things didn't work out so great one way or another. Can you choose something in your past right now that needs some resolve, that maybe you're carrying around a lower frequency of resonance about? maybe some animosity or resentment. Can you bring that to the forefront right here, right now? Just take a breath and let it bubble up. And I want you to think about at least one thing that you were grateful for about that situation. Find that thing that you can be grateful for. Maybe the suffering from the past is what exactly brought you to your widening consciousness in this moment right now. It can be a challenge to look at our suffering from the past and bring it into a resonance of gratitude. But this is what we call the eagle vision, rising above. Rising above it all and really looking at it from that wider lens, that wider scope, and seeing, yeah, oh, this really did happen for me. It's here that we want to be super mindful that we're not creating patterns, behaviors of resentment, and behaviors that say, I need to be closed off because there was a suffering. This is where we end up closing our heart. This is where we end up becoming, isolated. And this is the time where we want to be open and giving and loving. So to be able to take the suffering from a past situation and see it from a different perspective, and then add a dash of gratitude, now we're rewriting those patterns. Now we're overriding the old, perhaps conditioning, the conditioning of suffering, the conditioning of sabotage. And we're overriding it with a sense of gratitude. Wow, this happened for me. It didn't happen to me. I'm not a victim. We move out of victim consciousness and we raise the frequency by seeing and understanding that whatever that suffering was has brought you right here, right now. And right here, right now is a good space to be in. So we've looked a little bit at the past and the suffering. How about in this present day? Right here, right now, in this present day, today. I want you to think of 3 things that have happened in your life just today that you can be grateful for. Perhaps it's something as simple as you had a good place to sleep last night. Maybe you had a meal. Perhaps you got to share some heart space with somebody. 3 things. 3 things that you're grateful for that have been presented to you just today. We find that gratitude allows us to be in that loving heart space, not only with others, but with ourselves and with our environment. We come back to an appreciation for the subtle things in our life that perhaps we've grown to take for granted. Shelter, food, friendships, loves in our lives. We're coming to a space now in our consciousness where we can no longer take for granted the things that are important to us. We have to say what's on our heart, and we have to act in those ways of appreciation. This is the infinite gratitude that we're starting to tap into. An infinite appreciation for all that is, for the very breath that you breathe. All the things that are right here in this present moment that bring you gratitude. When gratitude arises, we become in this sacred relationship with all of life. It requires presence. It requires your presence. When we develop this sacred relationship with life, we come into a resonance, a harmony with all that is. When we wish to awaken this capacity for gratitude, we understand that presence is primary. Your presence is important. It's hard to be grateful for a river if you're not present with the river. It's challenging to be grateful for the people in your life if you are not being present with them. So presence is required in order for this natural capacity for gratitude to expand. So practicing our presence is so important, and then bringing it to, ooh, what am I grateful for in this moment? We spoke a little bit about the past and some of the sufferings, and I think it's also really great for us to have awareness and gratitude for the past self that sets you up for the now self. Thank you for taking care and doing all that needed to do so that I have a space that is safe right here, right now. Thanking our past self for setting you up to be in such a great situation. So where in this moment can you thank your past self? moment right now to thank yourself. Thank that past self as just as much as we thank that present self. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tara Brach says that gratitude is like breathing in and letting ourselves be touched by the goodness of the world, by the goodness of ourselves, and by the goodness of other people. So this means that we need to open ourselves up. That there's a sense of vulnerability that has to be there. Breathing in this way and receiving, opening to gratitude allows us to really live our life fully. And so we've touched on the past self, the present self, and I think that it's important to tap into that frequency of the higher self. Let's not even talk yet about the future self. Let's talk about the higher self, the higher consciousness you. That part of you that is in this higher frequency of gratitude, of unconditional love. And I want you to track, where is that part of you? Longing, longing to come in and be embodied. That higher self that is open and allowing. That higher self that sees the suffering from the past as a gift. We're opening to that higher self that lives with that smile on the face, knowing that everything is happening for you. And from your heart space, from your genuine heart space, sending that higher frequency you so much gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with breath and intention, let's embody that higher self. That frequency of you that is conscious, awake, whole, and filled with gratitude. Breathe that part of you into existence. Bring it into every cell of your body. This is our deepest potential embodied right here in your now self. alive and awake, that loving heart open, filled with gratitude, knowing that all is happened for you. Filling that whole energy space around you with this sense of gratitude. Feeling grateful for this body. It is quite magic, this human existence. To have this consciousness, this awareness, all packed in this meat suit. It is truly a gift. And bringing that sense of gratitude around you, just around your whole energy field. Feeling that sense of gratitude surrounding you, inside of you. We understand that gratitude has been called that social glue that fortifies our relationships. And we think about our relationships outside of ourselves so often. And tonight we're focusing on the relationship with ourself, with our environment, the relationship with this earth. So this glue of gratitude permeating all throughout your body and begins to ripple out all around you. Gratitude for the environment, perhaps for the chair that you're sitting on, for the clothes on your back, for the place that you live, and sending out, making this gratitude just a little bit wider. How about if we get this social glue going out, this gratitude rippling out in your family? And even though you may be having, family challenges at this time, see if you can still find gratitude and offer gratitude to those in your family that maybe are a little challenging. Maybe we're just grateful for the challenge so that we can grow beyond it. Maybe we can lose some judgment around our family members at this moment and just see them for exactly who they are and love them just as they are. And just be grateful for their existence. It's easy to be grateful for the easy things to be grateful for, right? It can be a little more challenging to be grateful for those things that are a little harder. But this is our growth. This is infinite gratitude, guys. Infinite. It says less about the other person than it does for you. Can you see that? Can you feel that? Can you feel the vibration in your physical and energetic field shifting and changing as you are offering gratitude to those family members? And I want you to take this time now and bring your awareness to a person in your life who brings you great joy. Could be a friend, a lover, a family person, just someone random, even. Someone who brings you joy. And right now, I want you to picture them in your mind's eye and send them gratitude. Blessings of gratitude. And great, beautiful. And now I want you to bring someone to your mind's eye who maybe you're just an acquaintance with. You don't really know them that well. Could be somebody at a store or that you've just met in passing. Just, yeah, there you go. Somebody who is just an acquaintance. And see that person in your mind's eye and send them some gratitude. Just gratitude for their existence. Infinite gratitude. Beautiful. Okay, so here's the challenger. This is someone that we need to send gratitude to that perhaps you're having a little bit of a challenge with. Maybe it is an ex, maybe it is a boss or someone who is just you're out of maybe step with or out of right relationship with in some way. You're not seeing eye to eye, your coherence is off. So we're just going to bring them to the mind, picture them, and without any attachment to outcome, we're just going to offer gratitude, grateful for their existence. We don't have to put judgments or labels or anything around it. It's only gratitude. There it is. Infinite gratitude. Beautiful. And if there's any other person that you can think of at this point in our meditation that you would just like to send some gratitude to, let's do that now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to widen our gate a little bit. We're going to open up just a little bit wider. And I want you to think about the land that you are on right now, wherever you are, the land. There we go. And we're just going to send gratitude Thank you to the Pachamama, to the land where you are. Beautiful. And expanding just a little bit wider, I want you to go to the closest water. Think in your mind's eye, the closest water that is to you. Perhaps it's a creek or an ocean or a river. Maybe it's a spring. Where's the closest water to you? Bring it to your mind's eye. And bless it with some gratitude, infinite gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel that gratitude growing and flowing into the waters and rivers around exponentially, going through all the way down into the oceans. Infinite gratitude for the waters. Blessings, blessings, Mama Kocha. Beautiful. And think about a tree. We all have tree friends. Maybe it's a special tree. Maybe it's a tree around where you live. Maybe it's a tree that you visit. Can you think of a special tree? There you go. And I want you to open your heart and send that tree gratitude. Infinite gratitude. And it is received deep into the roots of this tree. And that gratitude begins to grow through the mycelium and connects to all the trees around it, spreading that gratitude through the mycelium to all of the surrounding trees. Beautiful. And we're going to picture in our mind's eye the planet Earth, spinning on her axis, Pachamama, whirling through the cosmic universe, opening your heart and giving so much gratitude to the Pachamama. Thank you, Pachamama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Expanding, expanding, expanding in throughout the universe. Picture in your mind's eye, feel, sense the moon. The moon in all of her phases, keeping our tides and rivers flowing. Offer that gratitude to the moon. That beautiful feminine energy. And expanding, expanding to the sun. Thanking the sun bringing that gratitude to the sun. Feeling that so deeply expanding out throughout all of the planets in our galaxy. Venus, all of the planets receiving this gratitude just for being, just for helping us moving along, just for helping us and influencing us in this now moment. We thank you. Thanking our galactic families, offering that gratitude to our galactic brothers and sisters who are helping us, who are cheering us on, and grateful for our awakening consciousness. Infinite gratitude, expanded consciousness, exterior and interior, where the macro meets the micro inside. Coming back to that space at the back of your heart. Take a breath. Feeling that tiny yet infinite space in the back of your heart, and breathing gratitude right there. Filling the space in the back of your heart with so much gratitude. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for my heart. I have infinite gratitude for all of the gifts, past, present, future. I am embodied gratitude. Gratitude lives infinitely within me. Gratitude surrounds me. I am appreciated. Ooh, I think we need to say that one again. I am appreciated. Can you open and receive that? I am appreciated. Infinite gratitude right here, right now. And feeling that space in your heart and in the back of your heart expanding. Gratitude. Expanding in every cell of your body. Infinite gratitude. Running through your veins. Infinite gratitude in the bones. Infinite gratitude flowing freely from head to toe. Embodied. Taking a deep breath in. I am embodied gratitude. Exhale. I am embodied gratitude. Expanding that gratitude out, filling the room, filling your home, expanded gratitude, filling your community, your neighborhood. Expanded gratitude, infinite gratitude, expanding out. Miles and miles around you. Infinite gratitude. Beautiful. And coming back in to the physical body, feeling your feet, maybe wiggling your toes with gratitude, massaging your legs, your knees, feeling that sense of gratitude, feeling your belly, your chest, that gratitude all grounded within you, all through your head, your crown, anchoring it in gratitude. Mm. And as we close our Mindful Monday meditation, I would love to invite you to begin a gratitude practice every day when you wake up, listing at least 5 things that you're grateful for before your feet even hit the ground. And then again at night before you go to sleep, listing at least 5 things that you're grateful for. Coming back throughout your day to gratitude and remembering it's all happening for you so you can be grateful. It's all happening for you. And our next week meditation is all about the joyful warrior. So let's get our warrior on. And until then, I hope you have a beautiful week. So much love, so much gratitude. Bless, bless, bless.